Now make sure you and Mikey don't trash the house while we're gone. And stay out of my lab this time. I'm serious. I've got a lot of delicate stuff on my table. What the... What is this? Where is this? This is Leo's little hiding spot he didn't tell us about. We started coming here to talk more often and relax. You're the only brother I haven't talked with yet. How did he even... Whatever. This place is unnatural. The stars are more visible than I've ever seen, and it's not even near any general local spots like Battery Park or Pier 45. And this tree's leaves are abnormally colored, looking more blue than green. This bark is especially... apologies. I got a tad carried away. No problem, Don. At least I actually understood what you said this time. How long has Leo been coming here? He won't tell me, no matter how many times I try to ask. Yeah, that sounds like him. You know, we've never hung out like this before. At least not since we were little. What are you talking about? We hang out all the time. I mean, yeah, technically, but we don't really talk or have conversations or whatever. We're usually just doing our own thing in the same space. I guess you're right. It probably has something to do with our contrast in interests, yours being more physical and mine being more intellectual. It makes sense. But, you know, Raph doesn't mind when you talk all science-y, right? I may not get what you're saying half the time, but I always try my hardest to listen. I appreciate your offer, eldest brother, and will consider said offer more often. Good. So, what did you want to talk about? What happened to your shell when you were on the crank ship? And there it is. Please, Donnie, Raph's been trying really hard not to bring it up, but it's been a while since the invasion, and it's been picking at me ever since. Why is it bothering you so much? And don't use the older brother excuse. Just tell me. D, you're a soft shell. You're not as resilient as us, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But as the oldest, I need to make sure that you guys are all safe. And just like how Mikey being the youngest makes me overprotective, knowing that you could get hurt easier than us does that too. You're making my soft shell sound like a disability more than just being a part of my species. I'm sorry. You know Raph doesn't mean it. When we were finally in the medbay after everything, and April and Dad were able to convince you to take off your battle shell, your shell... You cried and screamed. There was so much blood. I can't just forget something like that. I don't remember a lot of the invasion because I was taken. And it scares me to know that you guys were really hurt. That there was nothing I could do to stop it. That I could have been the one to... You didn't do this to me, right? I don't know that. But I do. So tell Raph. Please. The ship needed to be steered, but not in the same way as a regular Earth car. It needed physical control. For me, at least. The weird, gooey tentacle substance that I would very much not like to think about for too long couldn't connect through my battle shell, so the only logical solution was to take it off and become a vessel for the ship. Why did I say that much? Don, why didn't you... Did you tell anybody? Not by my own will, but yes. April demanded information after I refused medical assistance for the upteenth time. Well, I'm glad you told someone, and that you had someone to help you take care of your injuries. Are you mad at me? Huh? What the? No, Don. Raph ain't mad at you. I'm just... I don't know. I guess I'm relieved. I mean, of course I am. I don't know how I feel. Well, thanks for telling Raph. Yeah, well, Donnie should have done that a long time ago, instead of worrying Raph. Nah, it's alright. I know it's not your way of doing things. But, yeah, I'm not mad. Nobody's mad at you. But you should be. Dawn, I shut myself off from everyone. I locked myself in my lab when you guys needed me. It wasn't fair to you, to any of you. We were a bit frustrated. Especially Leo. It seemed like you only went to see him for his checkups. We all needed each other. We needed to be able to see and hear and feel each other, and when you weren't there, it felt like... I don't know. We tried to respect your privacy. We know you probably needed time alone, but it was hard. I didn't like it. I didn't like being alone. I don't know why I did it. I didn't understand what I was feeling. I still don't. And that's okay. Feelings are hard. I hate being like this. Don't say that. You're wonderful, Dee. Just the way you are. I wouldn't change a thing about you. Or hugs allowed? Maybe. Limited time offer. I'll take it. Thanks for telling me. I didn't expect you to say that much. I wasn't expecting it either. It's like my mouth was stealing the words from my brain. Hell, Magic Man. It'll do that to you. Weird way to say bottled repressed emotions, but I'll take it. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me? Probably, but we could just be around each other for a bit. No need to talk. If you'd like to, of course. Yeah. Sure. Are you comfortable? Mm-hmm. Are you? Yeah. Do you have anything you wanted to ask me? Don't? You remember that time when we were kids? I asked you to take me out of the sewers to look for scrapped metal? Oh, yeah. I remember. You were really sick, but you hid it from all of us. You have a tendency to do that a lot. I really wish you wouldn't. I apologize. Well, why did you bring that up anyways? When we were picking up that scrap and it started to rain, I remember you telling me to be careful, and I was really trying to be, but then I started to reach for that piece of metal, and then the water caused me to slip, and you slipped and sliced your shell open. Is that the real reason why you're so protective of me? To be honest, a little. It definitely had an impact, but that's not the main reason. I'm just your regular overprotective brother with your regularly destructive brothers. I'm not allowed to be offended by that because it's technically true. Technically is an understatement. Do you remember anything else from that day? The day you sliced your shell open? Not particularly. It was all a blur after. It was one of the scariest moments of my entire life. Really? I mean, I can understand it being a scary experience, but it seemed to solve itself quickly, didn't it? Raph? Dawn, you almost died. What? I didn't realize what happened until I heard you scream. And when I ran over to you, you were on the floor, shaking, but you weren't trying to move. I ran to pick you up, and you were so warm, and your eyes were... I ran back to the source as fast as I could. You were coughing and crying the entire time, and your skin looked so pale. You kept telling me you were scared, and I didn't know what to do. When we were finally back home, I banged on Dad's door and begged him to come out. When he saw you, he looked at me like... he was scared too. He took you in his room, and I didn't see you again that day. I couldn't eat or sleep because of how worried I was. I kept thinking that I was too late, that I wasn't a good enough brother for you. That if I had been faster or stronger, none of it would have happened. How long was I in there? A day and a half. After that, he took you to our bedroom and didn't say much. He told me he did everything he could with what he had and told me to make sure you rest. It was all we could do. He should have done more. He tried, Dawn. That's not enough. Everything he does is never enough. It's not fair to you. You shouldn't have been the one to pick up his slack. You're not my father, Raph. I know. But he didn't. He was trying. That's all I need. It's not fair. It's not fair. None of this is fair. None of this? What are you talking about, Dee? It's not fair that you had to stop being a kid for us. It's not fair that we have to be the ones to save the world. It's not fair that we had to move out of our old home. It's not fair that Sheldon is broken. It's not fair that we got hurt. It's not fair that they took you away from us.
Whoa. Dawn.
It's not... It's not... Hey, Raph's here. None of this is fair. I know. Sorry. It's not your fault. And it's not yours either. I know it makes you mad when things change so suddenly. And I wish I knew how to make it all easier, but I don't. The best thing we can all do for you is help you settle. And I'll make sure to do a better job at that. You shouldn't have to... Hey, I'm your big bro. I want to help you. I want to help you too. I want to fix everything. Not everything can be fixed, Don, but I want to try anyways. Okay. We'll fix everything together. What's wrong? Why did I say any of that? Any of what? That vomit train of feelings. I didn't want to say all of that. But it kept coming, and I kept crying, and... Welcome to the confession hill, where its magic power is making you cry. Can we agree to never do this again? Sorry to break this to you, but this is probably one of the best ways to fix everything. No. I changed my mind. Thanks for coming here with me, Donnie. Yeah, I know. I'm the best brother. You can make it up to me by helping me with some particularly heavy titanium later tonight. Sounds like a deal. Good. I am going to have to do this again, aren't I? Oh, absolutely. Oh, fuck.